Hello and welcome to this tutorial of different styles you can wear to formal events and perfect timing for the holidays. Now you already know I don't style my hair without misting it with something, whether it's rose water, aloe vera juice, or just plain water. I will say I don't use edge control on my hair for any of these styles. If you want to use edge control, use edge control. Now the first style is going to be a slick back look, very classic, but this is the lock edition. As we know, locks tend to be a little bit thicker unless you have sister locks, but sometimes sister locks tend to be a little bit on the thicker side. But my issue is the back of my hair is longer than the front of my hair, so to successfully put it in a ponytail, I have to do it in parts. I put the ones that can fit into the ponytail, then I pin the rest of the hair back. I found that this is much easier than trying to do everything at once and trying to put my hair down at once. If you think about when you're loosely natural and you want to slick your hair down, you do it in sections with the Eco Styler gel. If any of you might have had experience with that, it's very similar to this. We want to do it in sections to ensure that our hair is flat down. Now you'll notice that my hair is not very tight because I don't like to style my hair in a tight way. We want to make sure that we are not damaging our edges or damaging our hair in general. If you want this to be a bun, just add a hair binder at the end to tuck in your ends and you have the look. The next style that we are going to be doing is going to be a swoop, a side swoop. I think that's what I'm going to call it, a side swoop. So you start off by figuring out how much hair you want to swoop over to the side. And then you want to make sure that you evenly comb through just to make sure there aren't any lumps. Go through the same process of putting your hair in a ponytail. Then you want to start pinning away. This hairstyle is actually going to be very easy if your hair is the same length in the front. However, as you can see, I have so many different lengths, so I'm gonna take time pinning it back. Well, I guess regardless, you're gonna have to take time pinning it back. Don't worry about the pieces that stick out or if they don't all fit in, because you're gonna come back and you're gonna tuck them in and pin away. For this, I actually recommend using those mini bobby pins. I find that they just work out a lot better. They're less obvious if you are worried about bobby pins showing all over your hair, and this is the style. Next look, we'll be adding our ponytail extension. This is an extension that I created. I have a video on this. Now, it no longer matches my hair because my hair color is different and it seems to be a little bit shinier than my hair. However, you can find something that works, but if you want a fuller bun, you can add an extension at the end and you can make it yourself. The next hairstyle, you're going to be doing 2 flat twists on the side of your hair and you're going to throw your hair over. You could do cornrows with this. I chose to do flat twists only because some people don't know how to cornrow. This tends to be a little bit easier, but you just grab the hair, you pull it over to the side. There's not much to this one, but it's a super simple look that is equally very cute. And these styles where you're pushing your hair to the side actually work really well for hair that's shorter, because you don't really have to hold anything. You're basically just moving your hair in different directions. Now, I wasn't planning on originally putting this style in here, but I thought I would because I didn't think about it at first, which is just putting your hair up. I wore this a lot when my hair was shorter. I need to start wearing this more now that I'm growing my edges back. And if you want to add a little more oomph to it, you can push the ponytail over to the side and it gives it a whole different look. Now the next hairstyle is going to be it's actually going to be great if the back of your hair is shorter than the front, so the opposite of the problem I currently have. You want to braid your hair up. It almost feels like basket weaving. Then I put my hair in a bun. You want to tuck away the ends if they bother you to successfully put your hair in a bun. This is a way that I found. I just kind of split the hair, put a hair binder down, and then pin it. So I go around and pin the pieces down. It's a messy bun. I didn't really take my time with it. If you wanted it more cleaner, you could. Then you can add an extension if you want a thicker bun or you want a thicker look to it. Now, a different way you can go about this is instead of putting it in a bun, you can just let the hair hang down. I actually like this better than putting it in a bun. This is one of my most favorite ways to, I feel like all the ways, well, most of the ways that I've said are my favorite ways to wear my hair, but For formal events, sometimes it can be really hard to think about how to do your hair if you're used to styling your hair a specific way. Now, this hairstyle is just a chunky cornrow across. You actually don't need to know how to cornrow your hair. You just need to be able to grab it in whatever fashion. You do it across, then you pin it, and you have a style. See? Very simple. So those are the styles that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any styles that stood out to you, please comment below. I will see you in the next video.